Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Professor Dr. Rizwan Jamil Qureshi. Welcome to the lecture number 4 of System Analysis and Design course. I covered the traditional methodologies. Today I am going to discuss about the Agile methodologies. Agile methodologies were introduced after the 9/11. Actually, they were practiced long time before, but they got popularity, and because of the 9/11 situation, they were very attractive for the software companies because it depends upon the survival and respond to the changes. So some of the agile founders, which are the gurus of software engineering, like Alistair Cockburn, Mike Cohen, Jim Highsmith, Lanco, and then Cohen. So they decide Agile Manifesto. There are 4 values in the Agile Manifesto. The first value: prefer people or processes and tools. That means people are more important than the standard methodologies and the tools, and give them weightage. Working software over comprehensive documentation. Like the traditional methodologies, which are strongly documented based, in Agile software, working software is more important. That means we spend less effort on documentation and more effort on coding and testing, and that is the reason we call it code-centric approach. The third value that we have to argue with the customer regarding the requirements. So collaborate with the customer rather than contract negotiation. Don't waste time that how much cost I will take to develop the software, or we will consume how much money. Instead of that, collaboration with the customer is very important. So we have to follow the 4 values, and the 4th value is respond to changes or following a strict plan. So Agile methodologies are plan-driven methodologies, and the Agile methodologies are the dynamic methodologies, modern methodologies. So when to use Agile methodologies? When unpredictable or dynamic requirements, changing requirements are there, and we have team of responsible and motivated developers, highly skilled in terms of they have the behavior, they have the attitude. So it's called behavioral driven development. They have the attitude of changing their self, adjust and tune according to the situation. And customer is also very important, who understand the methodology, Agile methodology and spirit in true sense, that it depends on collaboration. So collaborate, deliver, reflect, improve cycle regarding the communication and coordination is very important. Then Agile methodologies depend upon size, criticality. If project is small, Agile is suitable, Agile methodologies are suitable, or we may say medium. But for large projects, traditional methodologies are more dependable. Criticality: if you have safety critical projects, when you have to freeze the requirements, you can't use Agile methodology because it depends upon changing the requirements, changing the architecture, changing the design, changing the code. Dynamic: if requirements are frequently coming, you can't use traditional methodology, and then Agile methodologies have an edge over the traditional. Agile team which have attitude to develop software, who have the behavior to adjust them, to tune them, to adapt them according to the situation. And organizational culture is very important, that you have culture of changing there's yourself, like in vehicle company, in vehicle manufacturing company, Toyota, they have the lean model, and Kanban is used. So culture is very important when team is ready to switch from top management to lower management. And then there are several agile methodologies. Extreme programming is introduced by Kent Beck, and then Scrum was introduced by Ken Schwaber. So Kent Beck introduced the idea of extreme programming. It's not extreme programming with the Microsoft Windows operating system XP. It's an extreme programming methodology. We call it XP methodology. Short, incremental development cycles, automated testing. So we focus more on automated testing rather than manual testing. Pair programming was a new idea in the extreme programming. Then two persons work on one machine. So one will code, other will test, because you are not the best person to test your code. And then when you are writing the code, when the second guy is sitting with you, he is preparing the test cases for the next release. Then communication between the developers. So strong collaboration, strong communication is required. High quality in terms of productivity, in terms of efficiency, performance. So code is highly filtered because you are testing it. Daily testing is there, like smoke testing. And in Scrum you have also daily inspection. Then Scrum was introduced by Ken Schwaber. That is also very popular methodology. So we may say that from 2000 onwards, after 9/11, that was the decade of XP, and onwards after the 2010 till 2020, Scrum is the most widely used agile methodology. Scrum is originated by the idea of respond to changes, and it has its own values, that you have a Scrum Master, product owner is there, daily inspection is there, let the team decide. That is also the value of the Scrum methodology. So deliver every demo or working version. Every demo, every working version means you can have quick feedback from the customer, and you can change, you can adapt according to the requirements, changing requirements of the customer. Scrum and XP has some differences. XP is towards the strong engineering practices, whereas Scrum is more suitable in terms of management, and it is widely practiced in all disciplines, including the sports, including the medical, including the companies, manufacturing industry, and as well as software companies are using Scrum methodology. Thank you very much. Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless you. Assalamu alaikum.